Hi families! Today I wanted to introduce to you the resource that we will be using to submit all of our assignments. This is called Seesaw. Now when students are first logging on to Seesaw, they're going to click I'm a student. Now in your distribution bag you will have a specific link to log on to Seesaw. You should also be able to log into Seesaw through your child's Google account. Otherwise, please check for a QR code, which you will be able to scan using the tablet. I'm going to use a text code to log in. If for some reason you cannot log in any other way, please let me know and I can get you a link to log in to Seesaw. Once you log in, you'll see a list of our class names. You're going to want to click on your name and click the check mark. This will take you to your account. Now, on your account, there's 3 tabs on the side that I want to show you. The first is your journal. Now, you can see there's nothing on the journal because we haven't submitted any assignments yet. But once you submit the assignments, this is where you'll be able to see all of the assignments you've submitted, along with the feedback that the teacher or other classmates have provided. Right here on activities, you can see there's a bubble with a number 1. That means that there's one activity that has not been completed yet. Now, what's really cool about the activities on Seesaw is not only is it very descriptive, it provides very specific directions for the students. You can also listen to the directions by clicking this button called Play Instructions. So if the student is working on their own and they're struggling to understand the directions, they can also listen to the directions from me. Usually I will try to provide an example of the activity, and if there is a template that I would like the students to complete, there will also be a tab for that as well. Now you can still see it says waiting for a response because this activity has not been completed yet. So I'm going to pretend like I'm the student and I'm going to show you how to complete an activity. So first we need to read the directions, or if you want to, you can choose to listen to the directions. My family portrait. Use crayons, markers, or colored pencils to draw a picture of you and your family. It says first, click the add response. Okay, so in a moment I'm going to click that. Then we're going to take a photo of our drawing. Once we take a photo, we're going to tap the mic and tell who's in our family and what we love the most about them. And then we're going to click the check mark so that we can add it to our journal. All right, let's go ahead and try it. So you can see there's lots of different options here, and I'm going to show you these different options in a moment. But let's do this activity first. It said I need to take a photo of my drawing. Hi, families. So on a tablet, it'll be a little bit easier to take a picture. I'm going to have to do it through my webcam. So here is my activity. I'm going to take a photo of it without being too blurry. Okay. So now I have my picture, and you can see that there are lots of different tools. This is a T for text, so I can add text to my picture. This is the microphone that we're going to use in just a moment. This is a camera to take another picture. We also have this button down here to add shapes, backgrounds, and links if I needed to. This is to add a quote. And over here, you can change the color if you choose to use different drawing tools, and these will be used later on. So I'm going to click on the mic so that I can share what I love most about my family and who's all in my family. So this is the Puzo family. You have Isabella, who's 3 years old. She's my daughter. This is me, Mrs. Puzo. And then this is my husband, Mr. Puzo. What I love most about my family is that we love to have a great time together. We love to go to the park. We love to go on adventures. We love to laugh and be silly. We love to dance and sing at the top of our lungs. Going home is just so much fun because the people I live with make it that way. And I just love being with them. So this is what I love about my family. When you're done, you can click pause button and then click this done to show that you're done with the microphone. Now, right here you can see it has a little play button. That way you can hear what you said, and if you like it, then you can click the check mark. If you don't like it, you can always go back and try again. So I'm going to click the check mark. My activity is complete and it is now in my journal. So I've submitted my very first activity into my journal. Over here is the inbox. This is where either I will be making announcements for the whole class, or I will send individual messages to students. Now, one thing I do want to note is that students can add responses at any time in their journal. So there may be times where I ask a student to read a story to me. They can click this add button up here, and you can see there's lots of different options for students. They can take photos of some of their best work that they choose to add up here. They can draw. So I'm going to show you the drawing tool. This is something we'll probably use a lot for math because it gives students options to show their thinking. So again, it has the very same tools that we saw before with the text and the mic and the camera. We have all of these pencils, markers, and erasers down here, and you can change the color by holding the circle and changing it to which color you would like. And then when you're done, you click the check mark. Since we don't need to add an activity right now, I'm just going to click the trash button. This is also options for videos. So you can take a video of yourself. Say you wanted to read a story and share it with Mrs. Puzo. You can click this button down here to record yourself and then read the story to me or show me how you completed an activity. So I'll show the record just for a second so I can show you what to do when you're done. When you're done, you can click the check mark to show that you're done. It should have a little play sign here. If you don't like it, trash it and start over. If you need to upload a photo or a video or a file, you can click this upload button. We probably won't be doing this very often, but you can also select it from your computer. You can click your Google Drive and be able to add activities if you need to. This is a note, so if you want to type notes or you need to like you could also use this for writing activities as well if you don't have paper at home. Once you're done, again, click the check mark button. Since we don't need to add anything right now, I'm just going to click the back button and it'll say delete and start over, and that's okay for now. And then the link. So if you created a video on a different link, like on a YouTube, and you wanted to share that video with me, you could always add that here and then click the check mark again. Since we're not going to add any videos right now or links, I'm just going to go ahead and click the delete button and take us back here. Now, if you accidentally click the button and you don't need to add any work, you can just click this X up here. And when you're ready to sign out, or if you need to change any of the settings for your profile, you can always click this gadget right here next to your name. If you have any questions or need help with moving through Seesaw, please let me know, and I will be available at any time. Have a great day.